It is phenomenal.
We're gonna go have some fun. Get to hear what's coming out. It's absolutely exciting. We're super excited. We'll be back here live shortly, guys. Love you. Hey everybody. So I'm home with the family, and they're excited to try the new Pro Bars, and they came in, I think, yesterday. So we have cookies and cream, and we have lemon meringue. Who wants Pro Bars?
I do.
All right, so do you guys want lemon meringue first, or do you want cookies and cream?
Cookies.
Cookies?
I want that.
You want the lemon meringue? All right, since I have this one open, let's try this one first, okay?
Cookies and cream.
And Daddy's gonna try it too.
Yeah. Are you both?
Yes, so everyone's gonna try Chris cookies and cream. All right, Bella gets cookies and cream, Cece gets cookies and cream.
Ready?
Ready?
Set.
You're the taste testers.
Yummy.
Is it yummy? What's it taste like?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. What else?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. What's it taste like, Cece?
A little bit.
Chocolate?
Uh-huh.
Is it delicious? Daddy?
Oreo wrapped with vanilla. It's nice.
Oreo wrapped in vanilla?
Mhm.
Is it yummy, Cece? Is that good, Bella? I think they like cookies and cream. Okay, so let's try the lemon meringue. Hey, everybody. So, a little crazy over here. Cece loves the cookies and cream.
You like it? Oh, yeah? Nothing. Good thing.
Don't mind me. It's been a long travel day yesterday. Been cleaning, regrouping today. Hey, Jen. Okay, so Chris, this is the lemon meringue. Nope, that's Daddy's. Here's yours. Wait, don't take. Wait. Here, Bella. Okay, this one's lemon meringue. It's like the pie, but better because I don't like the pie.
Ready, set, go.
Ready? Hey, Jessica.
That's so good.
How's that taste, Cece?
Good.
Good? Yeah? Do you like that one better?
Me too. I like it.
What's it taste like?
You like lemon meringue pie? Straight out the box.
Bella, what's it taste like?
I don't like it.
You don't like that one? Bella doesn't like that one. That's okay.
Okay.
You like the birthday cake, right? And the cookies and cream? Yep. Dieter, do you want some? Yeah, Dieter wants some. All right, so which one's your favorite out of all the Pro Bars? Hey, Wendy.
I would say lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue? What's your favorite, Cece?
Birthday.
Birthday? Mommy's favorite. What's your favorite? The cookies and cream? Wow.
We have to keep 3 on stock.
It's a good thing. How do I turn this around? It's a good thing that I have all 3 of the favorites in the house. Cinnamon rolls were sold out of it here at the house.
You like it?
I want dip and cream.
You want dip and ranch? You want ranch dip and chips? Jess, I have them all. I just ate all of the cinnamon rolls. Cece actually really likes the cinnamon rolls too. Look at that one.
Cookies and cream. We got cookie monster.
I'm guessing you like it, kiddo. You like it? You want the lemon meringue, Cece?
No, she didn't like that one.
I don't like that.
Daddy will finish it.
Yep.
All right, you guys. So that's our family. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, everybody. So we're a mixed family. Apparently, birthday cake is a winner for me and Cece. Bella loves the cookies and cream, and Chris is lemon meringue. Surprisingly, because he's a cookies and cream guy.
Yeah.
So super excited. I love it that it's a healthy snack, and Cece can eat it because she has a tree nut allergy. And none of our products are made in a facility that that handles nuts at all. So Cece can have them. There's 0 nuts in them, and it's the only like go-to bar. Like we can't do processed bars. We can't do anything like that because Cece can't have any of it because it's all processed in a plant where there's tree nuts or nuts. So it's really nice that she can have it. It's a quick snack for mommy. It's always in my bag, and I can just give it to her. And I heard you, baby. I heard you. She wants ranch and dip. She's my child. Thanks, Kat. So it's really nice. It's convenient for me as a mom that I can just carry them in my purse and always have something for her. So super excited. The Pro Bars are amazing. They're a great snack, low carbs, low sugar, 2 grams of sugar in all of them, I think. But yeah, 2 grams of sugar and 20 grams of protein. So they're really good for you. So you guys have a great night. Love you. And we're going to be, Cece and I are fighting over the birthday cake. So, all right. Say bye.
Bye.
See ya.
All right. Bye, guys. What, Cece? You can hold that. Guess what, girls? Mommy has a baby in her belly. Are you guys excited? Yes? Are you really excited? Oh my goodness. Come give me hugs. Oh. I love you, girls.
I got the baby a hug.
You want to give the baby a hug? I love you, Bella. You're so sweet. Give me a kiss.
Mommy. Mommy.
Yes, baby.
Thank
You for the birds.
girls. Thank you for the world so sweet.
Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Amen.
Yeah, Knuckles.
In that one. Do you mind if I which way you want me? Over here, right in that chair. Can we finalize that one other interview real quick? Sure. 1 minute, Mr. Watts?
Yeah, all right.
We're right back. Do you need anything to drink?
That's some water.
Okay, I'll get some water. Okay.
Good. So how you doing?
Looks like everyone's stressed out and stuff.
I totally understand.
I can understand what happened or what's going on.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's like I was telling
Grahm? Yeah.
and she's a very controlling woman as far as that, and my wife says she's a narcissist from what she got. So,
Well, you know, if I could put you up on something, just to answer you a couple basic questions, just your name and all that information, so I can take notes.
Ronnie
Watts,
WATTS.
W-A-T-T-S. Okay. So your date of birth?
1456.
1456. Okay, and you're out of state, right? You came
I
out
live
there?
in North Carolina. Well, I live in Spring Lake, North Carolina.
Spring Lake. Okay, what's the address there?
1107 Vass, D-A-S-S Road.
E-A-S-S.
Yeah.
Road?
Yeah, Spring Lake.
Spring.
28390.
28390. Okay, and a good contact number, sir?
910-578-3408.
3408.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a cell?
Yeah.
All right. And then, and obviously Chris is your son?
Yeah.
One boy, one girl. All right. And so you just flew out here today? This morning? Okay. All right. And if you could, maybe you could just start with what happened, how you became aware that there's a situation.
Chris had called me, let's see, get the date right, today's Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
And this was Monday. He called me and said, there's something going on, what's going on?
Do you remember what day that was?
It was Monday.
Monday? Okay. Do you know approximately what time?
It was this morning, about the time when I got home from work, it was around 6:30 my time, so I've been about 4:30 out here, probably something like that.
Good. Good.
Well, if my memory serves me right, don't keep the date straight right now.
Yeah, no, and it's just as best as you recall. So, okay, so about that time you gave your call, I said, something's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, and what did he tell you about that?
He said Shanann and the girls are missing, or gone, is what he told me. They're missing, they're gone, and they don't know where they're at. He said she left her phone, her purse, her car. He says he has no clue what the hell she's run off with the kids or what the hell's going on. He was dumbfounded about it, more or less. And he told me the situation, what happened, that the other girl, he told me what happened that morning, that they had a discussion, because she already knew this was coming, that he wanted to get a separation and put the house up for sale. And as he said, the marriage just wasn't working any longer.
Were you aware of that prior to this phone call?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you knew they were married?
Yeah. And he told me about a couple weeks prior to that, when he come down to, she had come down from North Carolina for 6 weeks. And staying some with us, some of her parents. Her parents live about 30-40 miles from us.
Okay. Also, were they originally living in North Carolina before they moved out here to Colorado?
You come up.
I'm talking about Chris and, how do I say, Shanann.
They met, actually, a friend of ours introduced them. That's what, 7 or 8 years ago, whatever it was. And Chris left home at 18. When he graduated, he moved to Charlotte. He went to NASCAR Tech, and he worked at a Ford dealership for a few years. And then him and Shanann moved in together out there, and then they decided to move to Colorado, out here. Now she's had friends up here for some reason. I don't want to move all out here, but anyway, that's what they did.
And then, how old were they when they met, or how long ago was that?
7 or 8 years ago.
7 or 8? And how old is Chris? I'm not even sure the age.
His birthday is May 16th or 17th. My anniversary is one day, his birthday's the next. It's 16th or 17th. And it's 1985. It's 33.
Okay. So they met about 7 or 8 years ago in North Carolina, and then moved out. Do you remember when they moved out here?
That I couldn't tell you. I don't know exactly when that was.
Okay. Just a background information, but, okay. So then we went out here to Colorado. Did they have children while they were in North Carolina, or did they have one here? Here. And it's 2 children, right? And then one
Bella and CC, and one on the way.
All right. So when was that visit? You said that she was in North Carolina for about 6 weeks visiting her family?
That was, okay, they flew, new calendar.
I can help out with that. Let's see. It was handy to have.
I'm trying to remember all the dates and stuff around about, but they just flew back, because she went to the Lavelle thing in Arizona.
They got lost. You think it's July? This weekend.
What's the day's big days do?
Today is the 15th. I'm sorry, I got all sorts of stuff that much on.
But she went to what was it? But they flew back here, either 8th and 9th, I think.
Oh, so this was recent, they just got back from North Carolina?
Yeah.
And it was the whole family?
Yeah, but she stayed out there 6 weeks, Chris come down for the last week.
Okay.
We come down there, which I got to see him one time when he was down there, because she refused to let us see the kids.
Yeah.
Because her and my wife had fallen out.
Okay.
Twice.
Okay. So for this week, they were both there?
Yeah,
That week.
So we went on vacation, me and my son-in-law and my other 2 grandkids, my wife stuff went to Myrtle Beach, and they were in North Myrtle Beach at the same time, and it was like 5 miles apart. But we still couldn't see the grandkids.
Okay. Yeah, so I definitely want to hear about that, some of the stuff that's been going on.
Yeah.
But you think they came back to Colorado the 9th to the 10th?
Because she flew out, went to Arizona for the Lavelle conference thing, and little getaway things they go on, which, if I'm not mistaken, she went out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and flew back Monday morning, early in the morning. Like 2 o'clock in the morning, I think.
Came back here on Monday. Okay, so she went from North Carolina to the conference in...
No, they came back here first.
Oh, they came back here?
First, yeah.
And then she turned around.
Yeah, then she turned around, they went back here maybe 2 days, or 1 day I think it was, and she turned around and flew back.
Okay.
I might be able to tell you.
Okay.
My phone ain't good yet.
Oh, that conference you went to, was that in Las Vegas?
No, it was in Arizona. And
Arizona.
I can pull up some of her stuff still on her Facebook, some I can't, I think one of those blocked. Anyway. Must have more Wi-Fi in there.
Oh, and I forgot to ask, but the girls were with them, right, when they visited in North Carolina?
Yeah.
They were with them. Okay. Yeah.
I won't pull it from. She was down, because I said she had the dates on here, whatever, on her Facebook thing, but I can't get it.
That's okay. That's okay.
She was down for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris come down the last week, which was, I can't give you the exact dates on it. Wait a minute. More than this, on the beach. Okay, this is, we haven't talked to her since that blowout, the second week she was there, or second weekend she stayed with us. And she sent this text to us. I got a freaking tape on it Thursday. This one added, okay, when they got back here, they did the sonogram for the baby. Okay, we have not talked to her from the time that, I'll tell you about the little story about the little falling out they had. She sent this picture of the sonogram to me at 8 o'clock in the morning, my time, so it's 6 o'clock in the morning here. No comment or nothing on it, no nothing. At 11:30, well, okay, the time changed, okay, then at 1:30 that afternoon, she texted back, wanted to share the picture of the new baby. And she was reaching out, so that's when Chris, I think, originally told her that he had separation and stuff. That was, I'm not sure exactly when he told her, I think Blake told her, because he told me when he was down for the visit, and he was down, he said, those 4 or 5 weeks she was here by himself, he said, I felt this alone then as I did when she was here. He said, there's no, she's like, I don't love her anymore.
And was that the first time, or were you aware of prior marital problems prior to that?
I could sense something was going on because, it just wasn't all lovey-dovey like it used to be. And anytime we come visit them, we come here a couple times a year and FaceTime with them and stuff. She's sitting on her ass on the phone, doing her little mail stuff. Chris is running around, taking care of the kids, feeding the kids, doing this, doing that. And then she accuses him of not doing anything with the kids, take care of the kids. I said, Chris, every time I see you, he said, you're doing everything with the kids, getting the class, feeding them, doing everything. He loves them kids today. But he didn't do anything to hurt one of the kids. Nothing. Or neither one. But,
and was it something that would, from what you were seeing or what Chris had said to you, did it seem like it was serious marital problems even prior to this visit back to North Carolina?
I wouldn't say it was serious. It was just something that's been going on and on. He said, I should have done this a long time ago. And just like the baby now they're having, she was telling us when she was down there to visit, it was Chris's idea, 80-20, to have another baby because he wanted a boy. And I mentioned that to him when he come down. That one afternoon I got to see him, he said it wasn't him, it was all her, I wanted another child. And she flipped everything around on that type deal. Ain't trying to put her down or nothing, but just anyway, kind of person she is. Everything's about her. She has this persona that she wants, this image she wants out there all the time, or what, everything's hunky-dory, everything's beautiful in the world and stuff, when it's not. Like Chris told me, so everything she has on Facebook is a mask. It's just to put on.
Is it all very positive? And
everything that she tries to put out there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she does.
What was it, the company that she works for? Is it makeup or something?
It's a veil, it's called, the company's a veil, but it's called Thrive. It's a nutrition thing, patches and pills and nutrition shakes and all that stuff. And it's come out with this new weight loss patch and stuff.
Okay. And was that like a part-time job that she had?
That's all she did.
That's all she did is full-time?
I mean, she had, before she got into this, doing 2 or 3 other jobs, like little department stores out here and stuff. Actually, she was, years ago, when it was here, when he worked at the Ford dealership, before he got to the old business, she got there and started selling cars, didn't she? Doing that good. Yeah. She's a salesperson, believe me. See, that's what her knack is.
And is that what she does for Thrive? She's a salesperson.
She has, it's a pyramid type thing. She has all these different people under her.
Mm-hmm.
And what they sell, she makes, money on what they sell.
Gotcha.
So it's a team thing. And I think she was like 34th or 35th in the company.
Oh, so she's pretty good at it.
And
Okay.
I actually asked Chris, I told him, I said, if y'all do decide to separate or whatever, should you come back to North Carolina, or you want to stay out here? And he said, no, the child support on that thing, so I have to stay out there. So I can make that kind of money back there. Because it makes good money. I told him, mommy asked him, what does she make? He said, she makes pretty much what I make.
Well,
So make money.
and I think somebody told me the other, so he's a supervisor for?
He's coming up for a former job, yeah.
Former job? And for Anadarko?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they're looking at him for now.
Now, I know the oil money pays pretty well.
Yeah.
Do you know about what that is? What kind of salary?
I never asked him. I don't want to get into that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, sure, and I'm curious because if she makes what he makes.
Yeah, I mean, she just started doing this last few years, I don't know what she made before,
Mm-hmm.
but, she's making good money now.
Do you know, did they have any financial problems? Was there any kind of, was that part of the marital, strife?
Not that I know of, but he said he don't see a reason they have to live in that big ass house they live in, so they don't need that kind of, as far as them, it was them two kids, they didn't need that, $300,000 house sitting out there. He said sometimes we'll struggle, making sure you're making that money, making that big house payment, but that's part of life, everybody goes through that.
Sure. But as far as you know, nothing major.
No, he never called last week for my money, no.
He can say maybe like, hey, I'm a real bad dad, or she's a real bad dad.
Sometimes when Cece was born, they even paid for my wife's flight from out here, when she was being born and everything, help watch after kids, and when they go on some of their Lavelle trips, sometimes he went, sometimes he didn't, depending on what time you get off. My wife would come out here, well, I'd come out here too, and watch the kids while she was gone. And stuff like that.
So normal, everybody's got their bills and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell another little story. I was telling another guy when she come down for a visit, 6 weeks she was down there, and like I said, she was staying like 3 or 4 days with us, 3 or 4 days with her parents. And every time, like, I go back from the very beginning when I first met her, I had something that was a little different about her. I was telling him they had come down from the other grandkids' birthday party from Charlotte, and they had bought these Power Ranger costumes to wear. That's what was in back then. That was years ago. And they forgot the head mask, the head thing to go with them. And that morning at the party, she sent them all the way back to Charlotte. That was a 3-hour drive from where we was at, back to Charlotte, and 3 hours back to get the mask. And just to prove my point more or less, whatever. Anyway, that was just something myself from that for us. And something about that. So the mask thing, wear 15, 20 minutes, they're gonna take the damn thing off anyway, and just start playing with kids, and then what was a big deal. But when she come down this last time, she'll stay like 3 or 4 days with us. Like first 3 or 4 days, everything's fine. I mean, we get along good, have a good time. I can show you a video here of the grandkids with my wife and stuff. Videos. Playing on that.
Four chili monkeys jumping on the back. One fell off and bumped his
I don't remember doing that one kid. I meant that. I don't have flash in my week.
And so everything was good at the beginning of the trip?
Yeah, well, I mean, every time she'd come over, it was just a matter of time for something would blow up. The 3rd or 4th day, whatever, the first time she came over, my next door neighbor had passed away, and that was the day that she was going to go back to Southern Pines. And my wife said, well, I gotta get my hair done, I gotta go pick up the flowers from my neighbor, And she come by where I work at a sewer dealership, she signs paper on the car I was getting. And she was by, said, "We're gonna take you back now or wait this afternoon?" So I'll just wait. Said, "It'll be gone a while, it's gonna take a while to go." I said, "Okay, no problem." So she went and got everything done, went got flowers, come by my place, and realized she left her phone at the hairdresser. So my daughter, she's in her hair done too, she went and got it and bring it back to my work, and we was up in the finance office signing the paperwork. Shanann texted me, said, "Where in the hell is Sydney at? So I've been alone here with these kids for 5 hours. I said, "Dude, your kids." I went and bought a trampoline for them, a swimming pool, this little boat pool and stuff, and another TV for another room with a bigger TV so they could watch and everything. And I said, well, she had my wife in tears in the finance office. That's how bad she jumped in my wife's text. And I said, "Let's first thing for that." And then she said, "I'll be there in a minute." That's all right, I got my dad to come get me. She's getting here, as soon as I get the car seats, I'll ride his truck. So she left mad that day, and Chris called, was that night, and said, my wife asked him, what do you want to do? For some reason I can't get along with her. And he said, "Mom, just let it go." And I said, "That's just the way she is sometimes, just let it go." I said, "Okay, I'll do it for you." All right, second time she come over. We had fun, we had all kind of videos and pictures of them in the pool. My other 2 grandkids come over. Bella and Cece, that's Shanann's kids, are 4 and 3. My other 2 grandkids are 10 and 7, the top of them. That's their tattoo right there, the double D's. I'll give on this side for they were finished how many kids you have. But they come over and Cece's got a nut allergy, which we knew about. And my wife had bought some ice cream, which actually one of them had nuts in it, but we had it up on the upper shelf, which Cece couldn't get to it, she got in the refrigerator freezer. And my other granddaughter, Dylan, had a little single serving ice cream cup, a little small thing, just like you buy at Walmart or whatever. And was in the bottom row, and she went there and got one, my other granddaughter. And Cece got upset because she couldn't have one, and somebody said, "Well, honey, you can't have that, that one's might have nuts in it, we haven't checked it yet," whatever. So you can't have it. And Shanann went off on her. So it's not fair, she can have one, and my child can have it, and all that type of stuff. The boy said, "Well, maybe it's a learning experience, so much you do like to learn, sometimes you can't have everything she wants." And a few minutes later, she come down there and said, "You just trying to kill my child." Screaming at my wife. And I wasn't there, but this is, about 2 of the grandkids that she didn't know I could tell her that. And so he said, "You actually think I would try to hurt one of your children?" And she said, "You just trying to kill my child." And somebody said, "Well, I think you just need to go and leave." And she asked, "Well, I'm not coming back." So that was the second visit. Her daddy went to come get her. And for the rest of 4 or 5 weeks, that was the part of the second week, the next 4 weeks. No contact with her, the 2 grandkids, one of those 2 grandkids. They're 30 miles away. And we planned on going down to the beach with them and everything else, and they took out at my daughter's house and everything. All that got blowed out. And when we did go to the beach, we was at Myrtle Beach, and there was at Norfolk Beach, 5 miles apart, still couldn't see them. And I said, "Well, okay, that's good." And I mean, there's no scenario that's the same time that's going on. Well, my mother's in a rehab center, she's like 93 years old, and then Dad went up there and see her on her birthday, and then we went to have a birthday party with her. And when they got back from the beach, I think it was on a Monday, they went to see her, and Chris told me, said, "Dad, he wanted to come see us before he left, because he hadn't even seen us all that we'd been down there, been with them." So I went to pick them up, and at the rehab center, where my mother was staying at, and all of them already left. They left them there for me to go pick up. So, out in the house, had a couple of beers, got some steaks and stuff. My daughter come over, and my son-in-law, my other grandkids come over and stuff. And about 8:30, 9 o'clock, I said, "Well, we'll just text her, just bring it back in the morning, it's too late to be running all back up something kind of now." He texted her, "No, I'm just like, I'm going to get your ass right now. You need to stay in there." So 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, I had to take him back to Southern Pine, because she demanded it has to be back there. She said, "I need to help getting stuff ready to go back on the trip." And this was only 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. what are you gonna do that night that you can't do the next morning when a flight don't leave at 7 o'clock that night, the next night?
Well, so the question I was just gonna ask is, so when she went back to her parents' house, did Chris stay with you guys? Or did he go with her back to that?
No, the only time Chris was down there was, last week.
Oh, so this was prior to that?
Yeah.
Prior to last
Yeah,
week?
that was the last week, which, we lost our son again, because the whole time that, when that last thing happened, we didn't have no contact with either one of them for the next, 3 or 4 weeks, whatever it was, till he come down.
And then when he came down, did they come visit again at your house?
No, she wouldn't come down. She wouldn't have no, she wouldn't let the kids in our house.
And did Chris stay with you guys for that week? Or he went there?
He went to stay with her parents,
Okay.
so that's what she wanted.
Yeah. So you think that she has a controlling personality? Very controlling. Okay.
And my wife said she's like a narcissist, and something else she called her. She I can't remember the other name, but she uses sometimes. That's what she said, she's a narcissist personality, what she said. Sometimes I think she's bipolar, he says, she goes from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds. I mean, it's totally.
Would you say she's volatile, or she can get angry quickly?
Well, I never seen that side of her, but every time I seen her, my wife, my wife said she was screaming at her. Screaming, and said, you kind of killed my dad, Carl. I said, my dad, I said, you actually believe that? He said, no, I mean, you do the videos of those, I mean, she loves the kids. She never do that for one of the kids.
Okay. Did you ever see her and Chris fighting? They ever yelling and screaming at each other, or no?
Never saw that, so.
Okay.
Anytime we visited or FaceTime, and that's the first time they've been out in North Carolina in years. Come up here, and I'll let you for us come up here and all of them come down here.
Sure. Any indication of violence between them? Anybody, did she ever hit him? Did he ever hit her? Any kind of, anywhere it got physical?
I've never known Chris to be pistol at all, besides when he played football back when he was in Pee Wee League. So he was a middle linebacker back then.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so when he comes and he visits, he winds up staying up with them, and you guys don't see each other for that last week, but do you see Chris?
We see Chris that last night before we left.
Last night. Okay. Does he come with the kids, or just by himself?
By himself. So she won't let the kids come over, and that's when they said they went to see my mother, which is in a rehab center, which is like 7 or 8 miles from my house. Because he said he wanted to see us, he knew we left. But they got to see us all that time, we went down there, the whole weekend down there.
Gotcha. So then, do they fly back to Colorado together?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you think that's around the 9th or 10th, something like that?
Somewhere in that neighborhood, because she flew out, because I think he had went back to work on that Wednesday and Thursday. No, I think she flew out on Friday, if I'm mistaken. And come back that Monday, like 1 to about 1, I think, when her flight come back.
Okay. And then when they come back here, you think she's here for a day or 2, and then she goes on that trip to Arizona?
Yeah.
And she didn't take the kids with her on that trip?
Right, no, she'll never take kids with her.
Never take. And then, so Chris, you working, is there a babysitter or somebody else? Do you
We're
have
down there in the daycare.
daycare?
So, like I said, I think she takes them there about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. He picks them up on the way home from work. So she really don't have most of that.
Okay. So she drops them off, and then he typically picks them up?
Picks them up on his way home.
Okay.
I guess probably sometimes she picks them up too, I reckon, but most times then he picks them up. I'm not saying that's the way the routine is all the time, I just know that's.
Yeah.
That's basically how it works.
Sure. And we're trying to go over every detail of everything that they do and just see what the routine is, so, okay. All right, so she does it. And then, you know what hours he works typically? At the,
I think he said, he goes in about 5:30 in the morning. I think. And most times, when we FaceTime at our house, it's between 6, 7, so it's around 5 something, he gets all my things.
He's working on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think between 4 or 5 do, sites yet do that day.
Okay.
And they might be be earlier than that, but that's normally we always try to FaceTime them by the time they eat dinner, that's when the kids are sitting there going through something like this.
And so when they got back and then from the time they got back to Colorado, did you speak to him at all during that time? Or did you speak to him that first time on Monday when you called him to say?
I can't remember how I talked to him since then. I probably got leaving. I'll be on the phone, but I'll probably have somebody on there, probably leave log.
Yeah, it could be text messages, phone call.
I'm pretty sure I did, because he had told us before he left, that day he did come over and he said, yeah, he said it's not working. He said, I don't love her anymore, he said, it's just not there, he said, he does the kids to death, but he said, he was just done with her.
So he knew that by the time he was about to leave to go back to Colorado.
And she knew it too.
She knew it too.
He already told her about it.
So had they,
He said they were gonna, he said Colorado's on the 50-50 state or whatever, as far as husband and wife, he said. And if I'm mistaken, he said that she was the one that put the house on the market already. So
was the house for sale?
He said he wanted to go ahead and sell it. I think he said he wanted to go ahead and get a separation, put the house up for sale.
Okay.
And I don't know who told me that deal. Well, of course, Chris said the one take long to sell it, the house market around here anyway. I don't remember who told me that she went ahead and put it on the market.
Okay.
Now, we could, Chris ain't got time, well, at the time, hours he working stuff, he ain't got time to watch it.
We'll figure that out. But, so they pretty much, and so she knew too, she wanted divorce as well, and the separation with that, but they,
I don't know how that was working, but that takes us, when she sent the picture of the sonogram, and that was about the same time Chris told her, and said, it ain't working. And that's when she was trying to get back in our lives. And make up for all the shit she's done, I guess, over the years, whatever, I don't know. I guess that was a reach out to us, more or less the way I look at it, trying to make everything all hunky-dory now again. Maybe she was thinking maybe Chris would change his mind or something or whatever, and she was talking about it or whatever, I don't know what her point behind that was. But that's when, I'm pretty sure that's where that text come from, when he told her that he wanted a separation.
And then what was the date on that again? The text?
It was, that's what I'm trying to find, but the date's not on there. It says on Thursday. I think that was when they got back to Colorado. So yeah, it says they got sonogram when she got back from Colorado. Because they was gonna do it.
Let's see, so that would have been
Last Thursday.
last Thursday, the 8th, I think.
I'm sorry.
Okay, today's the 15th. Yeah, it would be like the 8th.
That's when I think she was trying to reach out, wanted to share something, a picture of the baby. I ain't talked to you in 5 weeks now, or so, 6 weeks now, all of a sudden you want to talk?
All right. So, and then had Chris decided, 100%, was it something like where he was saying, I'm thinking about a separation?
Type deal?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because, I think he pretty much made up his mind.
A tough situation.
It wasn't working, he didn't see it getting any better.
Okay. And then has she ever, disappeared before? Has she ever said, I'm taking the kids and going to a friend's house, or said, I'm gonna go stay at my friend's house by myself for the night? You're aware of anything like that?
I'm not aware of it, right now.
Okay. Okay. And then how about him? Has it ever got bad where he's like, hey, I'm just gonna go spend the night someplace else, or I gotta get away from you guys, go to a hotel?
I'm not aware of it.
Nothing like that. Okay. All right. So they've never had a situation in the house where one of them had to leave.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. No problem. And then as far as the police, ever mentioned, Chris ever mentioned police coming to the house, domestic violence, any kind of, nothing? All right, so it's never gotten that bad.
No.
But they just, for whatever reason.
He didn't love her anymore. Okay. It just wasn't working. You like to think about the new baby here, so. My wife, they said, she was pregnant, said you might just have to tough it out, until she has a baby and help her out with that. So, but like I said, she said it was his idea, he said, totally it was her idea on another child.
And then any, anything on either side where, they're fighting about how that would work? If they do separate, who's gonna stay in the house, who's gonna have to move out, or,
Well, like I said, they said that more or less, there was a 50-50 state that's gonna sell the house. And more or less, if they child support, and give it a separate lease. And, I don't know, it's still up in the air about, visitation and all that. They ain't got that far yet. He was told that he wanted to file for separation, I don't think, was it 90 days or 90, what was it? And thought about it. I don't know if I think it's a year.
yeah, I'm not sure about that actually,
I'm not
so
sure.
I don't know what the state law is on that.
It's either 90 days or 9 months, I'm not sure which one it is, something like that. Chris had told me about what it was.
Okay.
But, he was, it wasn't gonna work, he didn't see it was gonna be changing anything, and then go back to, and he said, when he come down, when she was in North Carolina, when he come down, she said, Chris, will you change? I said, no, he said, I haven't changed, I just realized I'm just alone at the house, when you're there and you're not there. I said, there's no difference. So, that's more or less how he broke it down.
Yeah. Okay. And then when he called you on Monday to let you know that something's wrong, don't know where they are, and all the things, so can you tell me about that? What was he thinking at that time? What was the?
Well, no, he said, no, it was upset, big time, upset. He said, he said, one thing the hell's going on, he said, you don't know if she took the kids and left, but he said, the car's here, their phone's here. He said, another make damn sense there. I don't know what the hell's going on. Unless he said somebody was gonna pick her up. But, there's no evidence of nothing. I mean, like I said, they left her car there, and the phone, and her purse, and so. He said, none of it makes a damn sense, because all the doors were seen when he got there, and I guess the police had come for a wellness check or whatever. And he said, all the damn doors were locked, so he said, if she left on her own, went out the door, locked the door behind her. Well, the door don't have to lock anyway, but still.
And he didn't mention anything about any problem at the house or anything like that. There's nothing. There was a broken window. There was no. He said kicked in door.
He said he didn't see nothing. I guess when the police got there, they looked around too. They didn't see anything. But he said, Tim, I said, I asked him, so what happened earlier in the day? He said, he told me, what that discussion, the thought they had that morning, and told him to go ahead and file separation and stuff. And everything, and he said, he was going to go to work. She said, I'm going to go stay with a friend.
Also, she said she was going to.
Yeah, she told him, I'm going to go stay with a friend, but didn't say who.
Didn't say him. Okay.
But she just got back from that trip with them two, Nicole and somebody else, I don't know what the girl's name was.
Okay.
But that's what he told her. She told him that she was going to go stay with a friend.
Any idea who that would be? Like who's closest to her?
I have no idea. She's got so many damn followers. I mean, she's got
A lot of Facebook friends.
hundreds.
Okay.
Hundreds. I mean, and a lot of them around here. And that girl that did the wellness visits, that was one of them. They just got back from where it was Arizona, I think it was Arizona. They went to that LaBelle thing. That was, I guess she lives around here somewhere, but she's not seen her on the news broadcast for an interview in front of the house. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so she went on that business trip to Arizona with her? Do you know who that is?
With that woman's name? Nicole something, and Columbia. I don't know if you've seen any news feeds or what, but she was one of them that was talking to the press outside Crystal House.
Yeah, and I actually haven't seen any of that stuff yet.
That's why we're going to catch a fish. That boat.
There you go.
That's her right there.
Okay. That's, that's Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't know her last name. Is that her last name?
Yeah.
Not my last. Glasses. What's that last name?
UTOFT.
UTOFT.
That's like, hell, that name.
Yeah, Utah. Sorry, my glasses. UTOFT.
That's what it is.
Okay. So that's the friend she went on a trip with to Arizona.
Well, there's some, well, there's a bunch of people there, put it that way, you know,
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if we've spoken to her yet or not, but we're trying to speak to everybody.
We had some pictures of her and a whole group of other people, maybe dinners and stuff, and I can't get on to it now. I can't put a picture of it until that's on there.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So, and then he spoke to you, and you think it was about 4:30, right, on Monday?
Been up for our first time, because I just got home from work, I think I was eating, so when I get home, I'm up 6:30. But it's out between 4:30 and 5 here, so somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that's fine, it's all fine. And so he spoke to you, essentially said, don't know where she is, nothing's missing, the house isn't broken, and nothing like that.
He said,
Just don't know where.
he said, I'm not, you know, I have no clue what she's better. I said, the kids are gone, she's gone.
Do you know, so the kids normally, it was a Monday, so the kids normally would go to daycare? I'm assuming?
I don't know, I've seen some posts sometimes where she'll take Cece the day to the school, and sometimes take Bella with her on like a afternoon playtime, take her to a park or out to eat lunch type things and stuff like that, and go back and pick up Cece later. She won't take both of them at the same time.
Okay. But did Chris mention to you whether or not the kids got to daycare, whether they were there or not?
That day, on Monday?
Yeah, on Monday?
No, so.
Because I'm just wondering, so if they're not home well, actually, I don't know what time he gets home, but I'm just wondering did he mention
Well, that
them going to daycare?
Well, that day, I don't think they ever went because, so he called me that night, he said that girl was gone. If I'm mistaken, what he had said, that Nicole girl was supposed to hook up with Shanann that day. They just got back, 2 o'clock in the morning from Arizona, where it was. And Shanann was supposed to have a doctor's appointment that day also. And she didn't show the doctor's appointment. That's when she went over there for knocked on the door, and get away answer the door. That's when she called the police for a witness check. And that's what she said on the news broadcast.
Okay. But did he mention that? Did Chris tell you that? That she had a doctor's appointment?
No.
Or you just saw it?
I saw it.
Okay. I just don't want to write anything.
Oh,
Because
No,
I don't think that.
Chris don't think that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering what he had mentioned. So did he know if she made the doctor's appointment? Or that didn't even come up?
That didn't come up. So
And did he know if the kids went to daycare?
never probably
Never brought it up.
Always, evidently, whatever time she went over there to check on Shanann, and that's the wellness check, I guess they had to call Chris to come home and open doors and let them, look around and stuff, which he says, and they did look around and didn't find nothing. And come back a few hours later with a warrant, search warrant to search the house.
Standard procedure.
Yeah. So that's basically all he told me that one night, and she, this was upset big time. He said we had no clue whether it was that, what the hell happened. And, he was full up.
Just didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was the one, the call on Monday.
Yeah.
And then, was there another phone call? Did he call or, and actually, that wasn't a phone call, that was a text or anything, or email, that was a phone call.
Yeah.
Were there any other ones between now and then, where you guys spoke on the phone, or he texted you, or emailed you, or anything like that?
Just more or less tell me what was going on about the news crew being out there and all this stuff, and then still come back looking at the house, and what was it yesterday they did? Didn't come back in yesterday, did something, I forgot what it was.
But you guys, have you been in touch on a regular?
Oh, yeah.
Probably talked more than once, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay. Anything by email or text, or just all phone calls?
Most of them was phone calls, and I told them, just call me when he got a chance, people were blowing up his phone and between the police and then the news crews out there and all that shit, and I said, how are you surviving? I'm like,
Right, they gotta be parked outside the house, I'm sure. Okay. So you talked to several times, a bunch of times between Monday and then you flew in this morning.
Yeah.
And actually, what time did you get in today?
Got here at about 9:15, 9:20 when I landed at the airport.
Okay.
And that's when he called Chris and asked me to stop by here. We was on the way back from the airport, I'm back.
Okay. Did he come pick you up? I didn't have any pickup.
Well, I wasn't gonna get an Uber, but he texted me, once I turned my phone back off, airplane mode, he texted me, said, if I know when you land, I'll come pick you up. I said,
Yeah. And so how do you see him on the ride? How's he doing? Is he hanging in there or?
he's hanging in there, but he just stood on 100 questions on what the hell was going on there. He said he said, I don't know if she done something. Just like I asked him, I said, are they still building houses back there behind you, those apartments, where he lived at, last time I come out, I had to keep building behind him there. And I said, are they still doing construction work? And he said, yeah.
Mhm.
So you don't think of anything construction people snatched her or something? So I said, I'm just thinking all different scenarios, so I'm like, that.
Well, that's what you gotta do, think about any possibility. Does he have any idea, is he, anything that he brought to you saying, hey, maybe this happened, or, did he see anybody suspicious around the house? Did he have a confrontation with anybody, any problem with a coworker? Because I guess he's a low-key guy.
He's very calm, cool, collected, and I like me, takes a lot to get me pissed off.
Yeah.
Let him do it.
Yeah. So he's not a guy who's getting into confrontations, not that much. He didn't mention any enemies or anything, anybody who's got a beef with him, or any reason why somebody would want to get at him or get at the family, or nothing, so no threats, no, okay. No problems. And from what Yeah. I'm a scribble guy, so I just scribble all over the place, but I have it up here.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember.
I try to have pretty good memory, but I've been in the parts business for 30-something years, so the numbers and everything else, they remember.
And this is a general interview, we're just trying to get a baseline. And you never know what can help, because if everybody remembers a little something, who knows?
I love it. I love grandbabies to death. I love her too. But we got along good, for a few days each time. It seemed like there's always something come up that, it's like she's all about what she wants when she wants it. Not trying to put her down or nothing like that. That's just like her personality is.
Well, and for us, it's important to know who we're dealing with, right? If we're looking for somebody, what they might have done, where they might have gone. Mm-hmm. Is there anything, do you think, from your knowledge of her, do you think she's the type of person who would hurt herself? Or hurt her children?
I would say the kids, no.
No.
When it comes down to herself, that I don't know. But to them kids, I don't think she would. I know I profiled her as she's not doing a whole lot with the kids, but she loves the kids. And just like Chris loves them, I love the kids, my wife, everybody loves them. Mm-hmm. But as far as her doing something to herself, I wouldn't say yay or nay. I mean, you never know what somebody gets mad.
Any health problems? Either physical or mental?
Not to my knowledge, she had supposed to have lupus years ago, but that's more or less under control. And she had to have something on her spine done not too long ago.
Not sure what that is.
No, some deterioration of some vertebrae or something. She had to get done not too long ago.
Any mental issue, you're aware of her going to a psychiatrist, psychologist, any kind of...
No, I was told about that.
And any counseling that you were aware of? The other two of them ever tried to get counseling to work out?
Something to tell Dad sometimes, I don't.
That's true. That's true. I know I don't tell my parents everything. And anything else you can think of that might be useful? Is any friends that they ever talked about, or any You know, anybody who they interact with, I mean,
Yes, but she got a bunch of friends, put it that way. And they would have these little parties and meetings sometimes at their house and stuff, but Christopher got some of his friends, I mean, like he said, he stayed with friends of his last night, but he had like going back to the house, and all the stuff going on over there and stuff, so we stayed with him last night.
and were those, is those his closest friends, or who would be?
I don't really know what his closest friends around here are, but I ain't really met many of them when we come down. Most time when we come down, we'd go out to the zoo and stuff like this, and all kind of everything else around here, and splash pads and stuff like that. We really met his friends that much. That was here.
Is Chris, because I know she's got thousands of friends on Facebook, but does Chris have, is he on Facebook? Does he do that?
He was. He just recently did. He's tired of hearing all the posts about negligence. So.
Okay. And is he a social guy? Does he have a lot of friends, or?
He has not that many. He has a few. I mean, he just owns anything, not like I do. They take me out as I am.
But he's not a big social media guy, or, you know, friends and parties and
I don't know. Like, when she was gone, I think you said he went to the drag races here in town, in HRA, about there, which he ain't went to in years. Like, me and him used to go racing all the time back when he was young and stuff, like the NASCAR races, drag races and stuff, and he'd done that in years and did that. He said, I missed that, I ain't done that in a long time.
yeah, so he probably got some break, just being by himself.
And seen him a couple of buddies from work, well, I went drag racing on that one Saturday, and come back home.
Okay. Yeah, oh, was that this Saturday?
No, that was
Okay.
weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah. And then nobody else you can think of. I mean, he never said to your dad, this guy at work is, you know, pain in the neck, or this neighbor of mine, you know, does strange stuff, or
None of them, somebody made the dog one time with a van.
Okay. And then at the construction, I want to ask you again about that. So there's construction going on behind the house.
Yeah.
Did you see anybody like?
Well, I just brought that up to him on the way back from the airport.
Oh, you brought, okay. He didn't mention
No,
anything.
he didn't, I mentioned that to him. I said, they still, like, walk around, people, when they come, little crews come and go, you got electricians over here, plumbers over here, woodworkers over here, and they work 2 or 3 jobs, and poof, they're gone. It's the same thing here, so I'm just throwing that out there. I said, I don't think about different scenarios, what could happen.
Right.
I said, just throw that out there, and said, heard the kids might be in the backyard, and, I mean, there's plenty of people around there, but depending on what time of day it was, stuff too, so.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but so nothing suspicious though. Not that you're aware of. Okay. Yeah, and obviously Chris is, you know, they're talking to him.
Yeah.
And we're talking to everybody, and, you know, if anybody saw anything suspicious, hopefully that'll come off, but, okay.
But I did mention something, Chris mentioned something to me that they, on the way back, that there was a debit or credit thing on one of her credit cards for that same day they got back for a taxi or a limo. So she said he called the bank to issue transactions, and she used a credit card for a taxi or a limo on that same day.
On Monday?
On Monday.
Huh? Do you know what time that was?
I don't know, that's what I was trying to find out. I said, you know what time it was and everything? He says, no, he said, it was just a transaction. He thought y'all might knew about that already.
Yeah, and they probably,
They might, but
we had so many people working on this that.
I said, well, that's, the limo, all the girls took back, I think there's 3 girls around here, and I said, was that limo the girls took back from the airport, to go back home? And I said, there's 3 different people, 3 different places. But on the news broadcast one day, she said, she thought she ran home between 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning when she dropped her off.
And who's that? Who worked?
Nicole.
Nicole brought her home.
No.
Okay.
That's what the news broadcast said.
So Nicole went with her to Arizona.
Yeah.
So Nicole must have parked the car or something.
Yeah, but I asked Chris, said, yeah, Nicole's car was at the airport. So I said, well, if her car was at the airport, why didn't you get a damn taxi or a limo taxi?
Yeah. But and does he think that's what the charge was? Is that they took a taxi home from?
That's what he said. Well, he didn't know. He didn't know what time it was. All of a sudden, it was a transaction for either a taxi or a limo taxi for that date, but he didn't know what time it was or anything else.
Okay. And they couldn't tell him if the taxi came, you know, what time?
They don't know. It's just on the credit card thing.
All right, we'll find out. Yeah. No answer about that.
Just thought I'd throw that there.
Everything matters.
I'm trying to think of things.
If they got in a car and they went somewhere, obviously we want to know that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and did he mention anything about any neighbors or anything? Any neighbors, because I'm assuming he probably talked to his neighbors.
Yeah, well,
Anybody?
everybody not even have windows and shit.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Yeah,
But they didn't see anything or hear anything or?
Not to my knowledge, they haven't seen nothing, but it depends on what time of the day it was, you know. They thought he was going to work and stuff and everything else, so.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you can think of? Any, I'm thinking. Well, it's just, Chris, does he have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, so.
Sister, are they close at all? Or do you reach out?
They're kind of close to me, and they talk quite a bit here recently. That's my daughter, Tammy.
Jen?
Yeah. She lives in Parkins, about 20 miles, 30 miles from my house.
In North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case we need to reach out to her.
Yeah, she's in Good Morning America, called her yesterday.
Who did?
Good Morning America, called my daughter yesterday,
yeah.
one of them comes, Jamie says, excuse me, I'm not.
That's the thing, the news will be all over this.
Yeah.
Right on national news. You know, anytime somebody goes missing, it's just, yeah. Okay. And then, is there any relatives of yours here in Colorado? When Chris was at, there's no cousins, there's no distant relatives, nothing. And do you know if I was gonna say Shanann, but it's Shanann. Yeah, you're used to that. So Shanann, do you know if she has any relatives here?
Not my knowledge, no. No, just, like, whenever she moved out there, got some friends of hers was out here or something, and I don't remember exactly the reason they moved out here to begin with, but when they first moved out there, he worked at the Ford dealership, and she was working a couple different jobs, hot jobs and stuff. No, I think that's the second house they had. They had another house before they got that one.
Second house?
Yeah. And if my memory serves me right, I could be wrong.
Okay. No problem. And you know why they moved to Frederick? Any particular reason? Was it close to work or what was
I'm not sure how far his work is from here now, because when he was working at the Ford dealership, he was working, what's that damn, trying to remember that in town where he was working at. It wasn't just a Ford dealership out here, it was another one, Longmont, that's where he drove every day.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty close commute.
Yeah.
But there was nothing special about Frederick. It wasn't that, they had some friend here or some relative. No. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I can't think of anything else unless there's something else that pops up that you think that might be useful. I mean, they're gonna, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna search everything and talk to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and obviously the whole country's aware of it. It's national news. But yeah, we'll do everything we can and see where things lead us.
Yeah.
So, if you do think of anything else, let us know. I'm gonna be, so we're sort of a joint team of investigators here. We have, of course, Frederick PD, we have state CBI, actually FBI, so we have FBI as well. And so we have a whole group of investigators who are working on this. And we will be until we resolve it.
There's gotta be an answer somewhere.
Well, that's it. I mean,
But I hate to say that my wife watched a lot of ID Discovery.
yeah, my wife too.
And she did, I said, no, you're not coming. I said, you're too much of a freak. You'll have them climb the wall of ID Discovery.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a tough situation.
Yeah.
With these things, you can't make any assumptions. You just gotta,
everything in black and white, you know?
yeah. Well, I got a feeling Chris, he'll probably gonna be here for a while because talking to him is gonna be from the day he was born. Or, so it's probably gonna be a long day for you. I apologize in advance, but we gotta get every single detail we can. And then, of course, we'll be at this, round the clock. So, I don't know what can make you most comfortable. You have his vehicle?
Yeah.
And you have access to that if you need it? You have keys? Okay. And then obviously, I don't know how much there is to do in Frederick, or if you want to go eat lunch, or whatever you want to do.
Walk up down the street, find something to eat.
That's what I say. I'm sure.
I just gonna plug my phone up or something.
Okay. All right.
You gonna be around?
Yeah, I'm gonna be around. We'll be in there. Mark. Yeah.
And that's Chris's best friend from way back when they was Mark.
Easy to remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, I mean, Grahm here too, one of us will try to keep in touch with you. Again, we got a room full of investigators. We have all sorts of people out on the road, you know, running down leads, speaking to people, I mean, as you can imagine, right?
I know y'all said y'all had leads, I bet you can't say nothing about, I know that.
To be honest, perfectly honest with you,
I hadn't told you yet.
I didn't even know about this until early this morning.
Oh.
So basically, we call in bodies. I mean, if we need to, we can call in 100 more investigators.
Yeah.
So we call in everybody who we, you know, need. So I got a phone call this morning saying, come down to Prairie PD. So I'm behind the curve as far as what's going on.
Catch up.
Yeah. So I'm just here, you walked in, hey, I can talk to you, you know. So, if we get any information, we're gonna let you know. You're right here, at the police department, so. Yeah, so just if you wanna make yourself as comfortable as you can.
Oh, get a glass of water and some syrup.
Got it. Those are things you need to do.
Exactly. Let's see. As long as if,
That would be a first.
that would be a slight part from outside, wouldn't it?
What's that? No. What the heck?
Polygraph failed it. There, because there's too much emotions. So I mean, they're not gonna let me go. Is there any reason why they shouldn't? They know I had an affair. And they know. I can't complain about that. They know you had an affair. Anything else you wanna tell me, what's going on, or what happened, or anything, or you know anything about? When we had that conversation that morning, it was, you know, it was emotional, it was, told her about separation and everything like that. What happened after that? I mean, I went downstairs and I want to protect her. What? I want to protect her. You don't want to protect her? I don't know what else to say. What happened? Huh? She hurt him? Yeah. And then I freaked out. What now? I freaked out and I hurt her. You hurt her? Did they leave after that for a long time? So she started hurting the kids. Paper. Probably because what happened? What? She smelled it. Or choking. No. I didn't hear anything. When I was downstairs, I came back up and they were gone. I don't know, like me talking to her about that. Talking to her about separation and everything, about like, she lost it. I don't know, like, what else to say, like, I freaked out. Those are my kids. So she, it's not at that one time, you were leaving this and going to work. She freaked out over the separation of everything. Like, she laid back down, but that's when I went downstairs, but I heard like a little commotion upstairs, but I didn't think anything of it. Mhm. And then you went back upstairs and she was,
Never, I can see, like, she was on opposition.
what, choking her or? Did she kill her?
They're blue.
Both of them.
Yeah.
She choked both of them to death.
I freaked out at the same thing. How was it? How was it? I couldn't, like, call cops about it.
So they wanted to do all the bodies off or something?
I mean, I didn't know what else to do. I freaked out. I didn't know nothing else to do. I didn't know what to do.
So she killed both CC and Bella, choked them to death. You lost it and choke her or?
Mm-hmm. That's just rage. I hadn't. Like, in her heart, I know she knew about the affair. She just was waiting for me to say something and for me to deny it again. I think she just lost it.
That's when she went off and told her about it.
And that's when the crying, like, happened. And that's what happened.
She lost it when we told her about her confirming the affair.
I didn't tell her how long, she just knew. She just knew. I could deny all I want, she just knew.
Saying that she killed both of them over, was it the separation of the affair?
I said, well, I think she just knew, like, the affair was happening, but I just denied it.
Don't you told her before on that about separation?
But, you know, she was hoping we'd go to counseling or something. I didn't want the counseling. Like,
She lost it. And another separation. Did she break up the affair that morning too? She lost a little separation.
Pretty much known the affair was going on, but we just profusely denying it.
I never did. I mean, totally, but she more or less knew something was going on. She actually killed both her children. And you snapped. Same thing. Well, you finally got a lawyer. See what you can do. Make the range. Snip kill them.
What's that?
On them.
Is it okay? You sure?
I'm sorry, your name was Tammy.
Tammy. Chris, help us work through this with you, okay? Will you tell us what you told your dad?
After that conversation,
Take water up there, son.
no, it's fine.
Yeah.
After that conversation we had, and she accused me of the affair, and she, in her heart, she knew what was going on. And she knew about the dinner the other night. It was too much for just me.
Think about what now?
When I told her I went to a Rockies game, I went out to dinner. I went downstairs.
And that's when you told her about the separation.
Well, that was when I was upstairs in bed.
Oh.
Told her, what I wanted and to come on the separation. And that's what I want.
I have enough to fun.
I went downstairs and started packing up a few things. And I heard a couple of things upstairs, but I didn't think anything of it. I continued this, own thing and get ready to get everything packed up.
What happened next?
I went upstairs and I was gonna talk to her again. And I saw on the monitor, Bella's covers were like pulled off and she was just laying there. She was just hot. Cycled over to CC. She was in there with her. On top of her.
Choking
Freaked out. I ran in there and got on top of her.
What'd you do?
She blew. Those are my babies. Those are my kids.
Where were you at?
Right there. Put it back in our bed. Shanann.
In your bed? Okay. What happened next?
I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. I'm shaking. Like both my kids are blue and they're gone. And I'm just like blind, just, I'm not that person, like, I'm just like, she hurt my kids. Like I had to do the same thing to her.
So what happened after she was in your bed?
And there, I didn't know what to do. It was, pulled the sheet back and just covered her up. Didn't know what to do.
Where are they now, Chris? To find your babies. Do the hard part. All you have left is to tell us where they're at.
We can help you get them out of the cold.
They're gone. There's no bringing them back.
So where are they?
At that first location I went to that day.
Where at?
That's 3319.
Where at? That location.
Right there off the site. Right there.
How did you pick that site?
First I was supposed to take them there.
So where would we find them there?
I didn't know what to do.
I know.
I didn't know what to fucking do. Like none of this made sense. Why would she hurt my fucking girls?
So Chris, are they in something? Are they under the ground? Like, where would you find them? You take us out there?
There's no way I want to go out there. I mean, I will if you want me to. I don't want to go.
What if you and me and your dad just drove by and you could just say, right there, we could help you just get him out of the cold, you know, take care of him for the last time.
I'm sorry.
I know you are.
I know you are. I know you came in today to do the right thing. You didn't have to come in. You came in all on your own. What?
Just please don't take anything less than talk to my dad. Are they all three out there, Chris? Yes. Okay.
What was she doing to CC?
She's just on top of her. My hands around.
And around what?
Her neck.
You saw it?
I saw it on the monitor.
Okay.
That's why I ran in there.
What'd she say?
Threw her off and saw Cece was just already blue. It's not moving. And just that blind rage, I just did the same thing to her.
Did you ever go into Bella's room?
So put Shanann back in, that's no, when I saw her on the monitor, the way she was laying, the bed just sprawled out.
Is that when you packed up their special stuff? So where'd you put them? Get them out there.
In the truck.
Which part?
Driver's side rear.
In the passenger compartment?
Driver's side rear. Right behind my seat.
What were you thinking on the way out there?
There's, and the babies are gone. And I put my hands around my wife's neck and did that same thing.
Did Shanann fight back at all when you did that?
The rage that I had after seeing that, not much.
How do you know Shanann was dead?
Smooth.
We looked on her Facebook page, like 2 days ago. They had this like 4 or 5 foot long baby doll. She had it laying on the couch with a sheet over it.
Shanann did?
Yeah. Before any of this happened.
Yeah. That's a good point.
So I'm thinking that's not a plan. I don't know.
That's a very good point.
If I can't see it now, I'm blocked on there. If you look on their Facebook page.
What did it say, or what was the
It
caption?
said, what do you say to this? Something similar to that. And a tall baby doll about that tall was laying on one of her couches and had a sheet over it, across the head, all the way up, you can see his feet hanging out, saying like Bella had done that. The kid won't do that.
Do you remember that, Chris? What do you think? Just make fun of it. Thought it was funny.
Did Bella do it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think so. But I don't guess it up, I don't think she would do something like that. I've seen them have their dolls and stuff out on the floor and just covering up waist, something like that, but not
Okay.
covering their head and everything up like
Because what?
a body laying there or something.
It sounds like kind of, I'm sorry, I lied to you. Offend you. I mean, you knew what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. You stayed for a reason.
Chris, you're a good man. I'm not a good man. Well, you stayed, you wanted to talk, you knew it was gonna be hard, and you still stayed, and that's what a good man does. Stayed there for 6 hours and 11 minutes before.
That's just staring you in the face.
I'm glad you did. I can see when the rage would come out and see look the kids dead.
You don't know. You don't know when you look at you come out and see them move.
I told you your dad still loves you, no matter what.
How could you let someone kill somebody?
Get through this now.
Hey, Chris.
Nothing will ever be the same again.
When you came in, was your wife on top of her right when you came in? So you saw it in person?
Because I saw the monitor, that's why I rushed in. Someone is there to talk to her again.
And when you came in, she was right there on top
She
of
was
you?
right there.
Okay.
All her hands on her throat.
She didn't know what to do.
Were you trying to save Cece?
Already blew in the face. She wasn't moving. Her head just went over left like that.
So where did you put them out there, Chris? That's really important. Down in something, or they under something, in something?
I didn't know what else to do.
I know, so tell me what you did. I know,
I didn't know what else to do. I was so scared.
I know.
It's like my wife just did this, and I just did that. What do I do?
Right.
Anything that I would do from there was just going to be just insensitive and just a horrible thing.
You were in a tough spot. I mean, what can you do, right?
Sometimes your body just kind of takes over and... I'm looking at your dad here. Can you show us?
What's going to happen?
We're going to help him get out of there. Do you
Like, what?
Would you prefer that one of your coworkers?
Oh my God, no.
Okay.
I cannot have that.
We're afraid something.
You said that you're about to become a good man. They're going to see this. You're like, what the fuck did you do, Chris? Like, what? Like, why did you just call the cops to begin with?
Well, they weren't in your shoes, they don't know.
I don't.
They weren't living your life.
I know, but still, it's like,
People are
I
gonna
can
judge
never,
you
like,
once.
We'll just go little steps at a time. How about that?
I can't have anybody show you out there, anybody, no coworkers, please.
Okay.
I mean, they're just going to form their own opinions anyways once they figure everything out anyway.
We'll find it anyway.
We'll just take little steps tonight then. How about that?
Yeah, Do you have to have any of them with you?
No?
No, we prefer you.
Can you and me and Tammy and Ronnie get in the car and just drive out there?
Just general direction.
You just point it?
Take it from there.
Chris, I know they're gone, but they're still your babies, and you're still their dad.
You don't want them out there.
I don't want them out there.
And you don't want someone else to find them out there. You don't, I promise you. You'll take us. You give us a second so we can kind of get some things arranged to do that?
Ronnie, do you mind staying in here with him? Okay.
What the fuck is this? This is just fucking horrible. The problem is I don't even know if they believe me or not.
You never do nothing to hurt my children. Never.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to text my daughter after I go to my house before my wife finds out. This ain't gonna be on the news anytime soon, or is it?
No, not tonight. I can't imagine it's not, no. I mean, I don't really have much say in that, but I can't see that. Do you want me to take you out to the lobby and you can go to the bathroom and then text your wife and stuff, talk to them?
You might want to go outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside.
Just watch the press people around.
Yeah, I'll see if anyone's out there while I go.
You want to take your water with you?
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do our best to make sure that we, we don't stand to gain anything by broadcasting any of this. That's not what law enforcement is ever really about. So we're gonna try our best to handle that as discreetly as possible, but they're pretty good at what they do too.
So I'm not from, you're probably not from around here neither, are you?
I've only been here a few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna find a lawyer or something for, not a public defender, but somebody else.
We can talk
We'll
about
talk about that later.
Yeah.
Get your phone. You got it, okay. Let's go this way. All right, we'll stop.
So if you're up for it, we'll talk a little bit more. I think we have a picture of, is it Survey 319? I think we have a picture. Kind of walk you through that. I'm sure you have a ton of questions for us about, how your night, month, and weekend's gonna look. So Tammy, I was just telling him, I wanted to show him that picture.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna talk a little bit about how the rest of the night's gonna go.
That looks familiar to you? What is that?
It's the PRC Survey 319.
Okay. Whereabouts is Shanann and the girls?
How old is this picture?
Today.
That's today.
Okay, can you mark it for me? Please. think it's the paper, it's just kinda, yeah. Is that S for Shanann? Okay, and where are the girls at?
Here.
In these?
Mhm.
So which one is, do you know which one?
Are they in the tanks? Can somebody who doesn't know what they're doing open those? Okay, it's easy to open them.
What's in the tanks?
It's a mixture of oil and water.
There was a sheet found down here?
Mm-hmm.
What is that from?
That was what Shanann was wrapped in.
What about the girlies? What were they wrapped in? Just in their pajamas? Not with their blankets or anything? Where did their blankets and toys and stuff go?
Probably blew away in the wind or something right here.
Where did you set them or put them?
It was right here with that.
So, how did you dig this out? I'm assuming that's under dirt. How did you dig that?
It's a shovel in the back of my truck. That's what I always have.
It's like a work shovel? Is it still there? How was Shanann dressed?
Shirt and underwear.
So what she got into bed with? Do you remember what color her shirt was or her underwear?
I think her shirt was either black or gray. Underwear was probably blue.
How much time passed, do you think, from the time that she was back in the bed until you put them in the truck?
I'm not sure.
Are we talking minutes, hours, something else?
From when I left the house.
No, like from when you got her in the bed to when you put them in the truck. How long a time was that?
So like from when put Shanann in my truck, from the bed to the truck.
Yeah, from your master bed to the truck, yeah.
Minutes.
Okay. Because you talked about covering her up or something.
Yeah. And the sheet.
Is there anything else about anything out here that has stuff that you've left in certain spots, or you sure their blankets and toys aren't going to be in there as well?
Not because it was right here with that sheet.
Can you do me a huge favor and just write your name on the bottom? Just so I know that we didn't make those marks. I'm just going to write the date on it, okay? 8/15/18 at 5:56.
Was she wearing, was your wife wearing any shorts or pants or anything, just under?
So yeah.
Okay, do you remember what they look like?
Blue.
Okay. Okay. And the girls, do you remember what their pajamas were?
They're both nightgowns.
Okay.
Celeste, I think, was that pink one with the like curves on it.
Okay.
I think Bella's was a unicorn or believe on it or something.
Okay. So it sounds like, I mean, it feels like to me, now we know pretty well how to go get them. Is there anything else we need to know?
About how to get them?
Yeah. Does someone have to climb up to the top and unscrew something and then lower something down to get them?
They're like, it's just a hatch from the top, and they're like 20-foot tanks.
How far down are they?
Wherever the food level is in the tank, I'm not sure.
Okay. What was it when you were there?
I don't know, I didn't,
Okay.
I wasn't looking for that.
Okay. All right.
You may go out there or no?
I don't think so. Would you prefer not to?
I didn't know if you needed help getting there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think once we got that picture, because we didn't really know how much about the location that the other police officers knew, but it sounds like they knew somehow right how to get to 319. So, and I think that's how they got that picture. Does your nanny cam? Do you have a nanny cam, right?
It's a monitor.
Baby monitor. Is it a video one?
It's like it cycles back and forth.
Between what?
Bella and Cece's room.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there any chance it records? No? Okay. I'm just wondering, what do you think ultimately made Shanann snap?
Just knowing that I had an affair, and she knew. She just needed me to admit it, and I wouldn't admit it.
Yeah. Okay. So we just started talking about, I asked him if there's any chance that the nanny cam could have recorded Shanann doing what she did. And then we were just getting into, what Chris thinks about why she snapped. He's just saying, distress from knowing about the other girl.
Knowing, but she didn't really know, right? I mean,
In her heart, she knew. She just wanted me to admit it.
Can we talk about a couple tough things? I think we need to get it out of the way and just really get it out, just to make sure you have every chance to explain exactly what happened and we have every chance to ask questions. So the conversation happened. You go downstairs. She's still upstairs. And then you see what?
I hear just commotion upstairs, just like little noises like that.
Okay.
Didn't think anything of it. So I go back up and just talk to her again, maybe real fast. And go into their room, her master bedroom. She wasn't in there.
Okay. You went there first?
Yeah.
And why did you go up again?
Just to go up and talk to her again.
Okay. So it's not as though that noise made you run up, you just stopped?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Didn't
Okay.
register with me for that. I just looked in the monitor and it was on Bella.
And where is the monitor, where's the screen that you look at? Is it up or downstairs?
It's upstairs.
Oh, okay, so you go upstairs, look at the monitor.
Yeah, everything's right beside the bed.
Oh, your master bedroom, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
beside the bed.
So she's not in her bed?
It's still right there.
Okay.
If you want to look at it. And it was on Bella. Her covers were pulled back. She was just sprawled out laying there. And then it cycled over. So like a 3, 4, 5 second interval between when it cycles from room to room. And it cycled over to Cece's room. And that's when I saw her on top of her. That's when I ran in.
Okay. So can we talk about, again, it's very, very hard to talk about, but it's good to make sure that we understand. We don't want anything to be incorrect or inaccurate or anything like that. Was your wife on top of Cece? What did that look like? I mean, was she straddling her? Okay. And where were they?
In the bed.
On the bed. And so your wife was on top. Was she doing this?
That's when I was walking up from the back.
Okay. So you saw from the back?
Yeah.
Okay, but she was doing this?
It looked like it was like this.
Yeah, okay. And then was she face up, face down, what?
Off to the side.
Oh, she was laying on her side, okay,
And that's when I pulled her off. And
okay,
she was limp and she was blue.
okay.
There was no movement at all.
Oh, she was limp and blue, or limping and blue?
Limp
Oh,
and
limp
blue.
and blue, okay,
It's like her body was like,
right,
you pick her arm up and it
Sure.
just falls.
okay. And then what happened?
I looked at her and I just got on top of her and
You got on top of Shanann?
did the same thing.
Okay. Did you have to knock her down?
No.
She was already on the ground?
I just pulled her off on the bed. And
Oh, kind of one movement?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not as though you
I didn't
pulled her off?
No, like I pulled her down and
Okay.
did that. I didn't know, I lost it
Sure.
So
Okay.
Shanann was laying on the ground?
on the bed.
On the bed?
Yeah, like when she was on top of the seat, I saw what was happening. I pulled her, went down, I was
How
on
big
the
is
bed.
the bed? What kind of, what size is it, full, clean, you know?
I think it's probably a queen of some sort.
Okay.
I have a picture of it somewhere, I think.
So where was the left in the
She was all the way up to the top.
To the top?
Yeah. And I went in and pulled Shanann down, it was crossways.
Like,
So she was laying this way, as I was.
Okay. Well, it's key room.
Mm-hmm.
So then, is this picture as you're standing in the doorway to go in? What is that where, okay? And then, so were they closer to this side or this side?
Cece usually sits in the middle.
Okay. And then, so your wife was right on top of her, you could just see that. And then, did you pull her this way or that way, or?
So to where her head was on this side.
Right over here?
Yeah.
On the left as you're looking at it?
Mhm.
Okay. Did she put up a fight?
I lost it so much that it didn't feel like she did.
Okay. You're a pretty strong dude. Was she yelling, was she screaming, was she talking, was she scratching you, nothing?
I didn't even feel, I just felt such anger that nothing, I didn't feel anything.
Okay. All right.
Like if she did, nothing's on me.
Was it quick? Was it slow? Was it?
I was so numb, it felt like it was over.
Fast? Over fast? Okay.
Felt like I would,
Is it possible her neck's broken?
no, so.
Okay.
I've never broken a bone, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. Was it a choke like this, or was it like a headlock?
A choke.
Okay. All right.
Can you put your hands out like you had your hands?
Like that.
Like that?
All right.
And your wife, you saw her with one hand or two hands?
I just kind of from the back, I couldn't really like tell. I don't know, she was on top of her. And the monitor's not like color, it's black and white. Well,
Yeah.
nighttime, it's black and white.
Okay.
When it's dark.
So because you went up the stairs, right, to talk to Shanann again? And then, did you think it was weird that she's not in the room where you left her?
So I walked in and looked around and saw the monitor and I saw Bella. And then switched over to Cece pretty fast and that's when I saw that.
Did you have any inkling that between the time that you finished the talk and the time that you found Shanann choking Cece, you had no inkling she was going to do it?
You both of those kids more than you know.
Okay.
I mean, people in my family have always said she's unstable. My friends have said she's unstable, but I never would have thought in a million fucking years.
Who says she's unstable?
My family, my friend Mark, people that have seen her around me. I don't
Why
have a
did-
bad picture of her.
Well, it doesn't look good, I'm not gonna lie. Looks actually pretty bad. And,
Is it possible that when we get these girls, you know, Bella, Cece, and Shanann, is it possible when we get them, that we're gonna see, anything other than the cause of death being her hands? Okay. And what I mean by that, and I should be very clear, is that, it's some of it's hard to believe that your wife did it.
I know.
Right? You can imagine that?
I know.
Okay. So is it possible that maybe she, did one, and then you got Shanann, so you did to Shanann what she did to one of your daughters, and then you had to just do it to the other one to make? Okay. So is that's not
No,
what happened?
no.
Okay. Is it possible that, is there any other way where we might see your hands on the girl's neck?
No, Lord, no.
Okay. And you know what I mean, because when we find their little bodies,
I know.
we're gonna see the diameter of someone's hand
Yeah.
and someone's fingers, right? So is it at all possible we're
No.
gonna see yours?
No.
Okay. All right. And I know it's hard, and I know you're probably getting angry at my question, but we have to ask. Okay.
what do you think of that, Chris?
Let my family down. Let my dad down, let my mom, sister, nephew, nieces, friends, co-workers. Everybody.
Can I ask you another tough question? We just get it all on the table. When you see Shanann choking, strangling Celeste, and you get her off of Celeste, did you think about calling an ambulance? How come?
I see you lying there blue and limp. I mean, I've never seen something like that in my life. I mean, she just like lay over, like nothing was moving at all, no gasp of breath.
So,
She was totally just blue.
so Chris, doing this job for a long time.
I know.
I know a lot about psychology and as far as like what people are thinking, and most parents will never even want to fathom that their kid is dead. Even if their kid's stiff, blue in bed, I mean stiff like been dead all night, they still call an ambulance to see if someone can revive their child. And when the ambulance gets there and they're like, gosh, their kid's been dead all night, like there's nothing we can do. The parents are like, why are you not doing something? What are you talking about? So that's what we're used to. So that's why I want you to explain to me like what was going on in your head and.
The rage that I felt for what she did, it just took over.
But do you see that?
I
that kind of
understand.
Chris?
I see where you're coming from.
Most parents would still try and call.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. I would hate for Shanann to get a bad rap if she didn't have anything to do with it. You know, it's not fair.
I know.
It's not fair. Like, enough bad stuff has happened.
I know.
Like, we need to stop the bad stuff from happening. So, do you want to tell us the truth?
That
about what happened?
is the truth. Did not hurt this girl.
That's why I want to make sure.
Did not hurt this girl.
So you're good with the public knowing that Shanann killed her daughters?
I did not hurt these girls.
Are you okay with the public knowing that Shanann?
Yes, because I did not hurt these girls.
Chris, I'm not sure I believe you.
I don't think you meant to.
I
I don't think you meant to.
didn't hurt them.
You didn't save them either. You know?
I know that. I know that.
So that doesn't make sense either.
None of this makes sense. Nothing like why she would be there. None of this makes sense.
Are you sure Shanann didn't catch you in Celeste?
No, my God, no.
Chris, you can imagine that we're pretty cynical in our jobs, right? And tonight we've had to talk a lot about a lot of things. And don't get mad, but what it looks like is that you found a new life, and the only way to get that new life was to get rid of the old life. And I think that you killed these girls before their mom came home, and then killed Shanann. And that's what we're kind of left, that's what we have to believe, because it just doesn't make sense. I mean, to her point, if I walked in and my kid was decapitated, I'd call an ambulance, right? So
Knowing there's no hope.
it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up. So either you're this monster who says,
No.
I just want this young, hot girlfriend, so I'm going to kill everyone and hope it works out, or something. So I think we're very, very close to the truth, but not quite there yet. So if you're not that monster,
I'm not a monster. I didn't kill my babies.
okay. So tell us what actually happened.
I told you what happened.
I know, but, you know, we're getting later into the day. We've done this a few times, and we talk, then we show you a little bit of what we're working with, some evidence and facts that we know, and then we kind of get our way to the truth.
Just
So,
the truth.
okay.
Everything I've told you. Truth.
So what's going to happen when their cause of death comes back to you, for the girls?
It's not going to.
Okay. You sure?
I'm 100% positive it's not going to come back to me.
Who's it going to come back to?
Shanann was on top of Cece.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
I just want the truth.
That is the truth.
And then what about Bella?
Bella was laid out, sprawled on her bed.
Okay.
And I saw Shanann on top of Cece, so I ran in there.
And what happens when a coroner looks and says, sees your fingerprints on her neck?
It's not going to be my fingerprints.
Okay. What is it going to be?
It's going to be Shanann's.
Are you sure? Well, we don't know about Bella, right? We don't know about
Bella, it's just, I didn't see Shanann on top of her.
Okay.
That's the commotion I heard upstairs. Yeah, I'm assuming.
Okay. Why take their bodies out of the house and bury them?
I was scared. I didn't know what else to do.
Okay.
Nothing was gonna, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know what to do.
Scared of what?
Scared of what everything was gonna look like. My two babies were gone,
Mm-hmm.
and I just did that to my wife. And I was the only one left in the house. What do you expect is gonna happen?
Yeah. It did look bad, right?
It looked, I mean, this was a nightmare.
Yeah. Okay.
I just think as many problems as you've had with Shanann, at the end of the day, she seemed like she was a pretty good mom, right?
I was a pretty good dad as well. You never really know a person until you don't know a person.
just would hate for someone who can't defend themselves, like Shanann and Bella and Celeste. Like, I mean, if you're not being truthful about who took their lives, like, that's on them, too.
I know.
And you don't want to do that to them.
I'm not doing that to them.
I'm just saying, I mean...
No, I'm not doing that to them.
I do think you were a good dad. I think Shanann was a good mom. I think you guys were doing everything you could possibly do for those girls. I mean, look at them.
Why didn't you put Shanann in the tanks?
I didn't know what else to do.
How far down is she?
I don't know, like 2 feet maybe?
How long did it take you to dig that?
No.
Give me an idea.
20, 30 minutes.
Does anyone ever, like, go up this ladder and, like, look in tanks?
Mm-hmm.
So, how are you gonna avoid that? Or is it you that does that?
Anybody that goes to the location.
How often is that done, that those tanks are checked?
Depends if they're making enough oil or whatnot. I mean, once a week, maybe.
So do you want someone to find them?
I didn't know what else to do, Tammy. That was the location I was going out to that morning.
Anyway.
And I didn't know what else to do.
So you weren't thinking that far ahead?
No.
Okay.
Yesterday when you were talking, and again, this is before we kind of got to this moment today, you mentioned that, we were talking, you said, I don't know where they are, and then you said something along the lines of, whatever happened to them, this act of pure evil. What did that mean?
This is the evil that I saw when I walked behind Shanann and she was on top of CC. And I felt evil for what I did to Shanann.
Okay. So, one other thing that doesn't make sense to me is, well, I don't know. Can you walk me through again, when you walked in, what did she look like? What did Shanann look like? All you saw was her back. Was it the same shirt that you buried her in? Same underwear? And then was she wearing pajamas?
Shanann?
Yeah.
No, that's what she sleeps in.
Oh, she sleeps in her underwear. Okay, and no pajamas, no shorts, nothing like that. So then, when you grab her, just as is, that's how she gets to the truck, that's how she gets to the site. Okay.
So did Shanann ever go to bed?
Like when I put her back in the bed.
No, like when she got home. Did any of that happen where she got into bed and then you woke her up at 4? Like, is all of that true? Because it looks like there's some purchase of some hair care products at like 2:30 in the morning. Do you know about that?
Hair care products?
And her credit card was denied?
Mm-hmm.
No. You said you don't really use the credit card, so it probably
My
wouldn't.
credit card, no.
Would you have bought hair care products at 2:30 in the morning that morning?
No.
Did she get mad at you because there's no money when she woke up? Like, was that part of the...
This is the first I've heard of that.
Okay.
As far as hair care products and the card being denied.
Okay. And I'm not lying about that, that's why I'm asking. That is something that came up.
Is there any reason she would have a black eye, Shanann? not from a slap or a punch or nothing like that?
Never
Okay.
punched her, slapped her.
Is there any reason she would have a stab mark on her body?
No.
Okay. And no other reason for death? Coroner's not gonna find rat poison in her stomach? The only way that she died, she was living, breathing, and wasn't living, breathing after your hands on her neck. Okay.
What were you talking to Nikki about before your wife got home?
Before she got home,
You talked for like several hours.
I think our day, I mean, we talked a lot, just conversations, and just random conversations. We talk a lot.
Does Nikki know about any of this? Seriously.
Well, she doesn't know, like, I mean, she knows, like, from the news and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Did you share with her anything? Did she know your wife was pregnant?
She does now, and I told her that.
She didn't know at the time? How come you didn't tell her?
So I was scared too. Felt like, you know, like she wouldn't even like gone on a date with me if she knew that, so it was,
Did she know you were married with kids?
yes.
Okay, but just not pregnant?
Yes. I told her that, you know, like, we had actively tried before we met,
Oh, try to get pregnant, okay.
so she knew that.
You can imagine that when we go talk to people going forward, everyone's gonna try to distance themselves from any of this.
Yes.
And so if, what's gonna happen when Nikki says, no, it was our plan to kill everyone and run off together?
She's not gonna say that.
Okay,
We were gonna talk to her.
absolutely.
We have to.
So can we get ahead of that for you? Can we get all of that out right now? I mean, so are you sure she's not gonna say, oh, I kinda knew he was gonna kill him?
No.
She's not gonna say that?
No.
Okay. And she's not gonna say, boy, we were making plans about buying a house or an apartment. She gonna say that?
No, like, she
You
was
think he's-
just, like, once I had my own place, like, we could, you know, like, hang out more.
Okay. So after the separation, after that dust settled, then you would have availability to go see Nikki. You guys had talks like that?
Yeah, I mean, like, she generally liked me.
Okay.
Please don't put her name out there in the news, though. She's been through enough in her life now.
Stuff like that, we never try to put out.
But I'm just know, like, the press, if they got wind of an affair, they would drag her through the mud. I don't want that.
Yeah. We're certainly not gonna try to make that happen.
It's vulnerable on any of this.
I know this press finds ways. It's not everything.
So what do you think about everything now? Do you feel sorry for what you did?
I wish I wouldn't have lost control and got on top of Shanann and did that. And then did that.
What? Took them out to the well site?
Yes.
So after we look at their bodies, we're gonna have a lot more questions. Things are gonna be different then, but if you're willing, we'd love to talk to you then too. You did really good today, Chris. really good. I think you had about 24 hours of just a hellish nightmare thrust upon you, and you know, you certainly did what you did, but I think you took a lot of steps to make it better today.
Sorry I left you last night, and sorry that I did you today. Not okay.
I thought you were here for a reason.
There's a reason why that I came in, because
Yeah.
there's a reason why I didn't come in with a lawyer either, so it's like, and it's gonna happen, so.
I appreciate that. You know, eventually they were gonna find them out there. So, I mean, it was kind of inevitable, and you would have just been sitting at home waiting for that moment to happen. And then what? Then what does it look like?
It looks probably
But there's many people that say that you're an amazing guy and you would never do anything bad and has never lost your temper, and you know, all those people that say that about you, there's just as many that would say that about Shanann.
no,
So we're gonna struggle with that
I know.
for a while.
I know.
I'm struggling with it right now, I'll be honest.
I know you are.
I'm a mom.
And anybody
Yeah.
would.
How do we prove best that Shanann did it?
Examine the body, I guess, that's the only thing.
We're gonna see her hand marks.
The hand marks are not there.
Okay.
But there are gonna be hand marks, like they weren't smothered, you think?
I don't, they shouldn't have been smothered, no. And Bella, I don't know, but she was on top of her, and her head was to the side.
And there was no pillow on top of her.
I didn't see you on the camera off. Didn't see one on top of her, no.
Why were there sheets in the trash in the kitchen?
Because those are the same ones out there. I didn't know what else to do. I knew eventually this was you're gonna find Shanann. I mean, you guys.
So is she still wrapped in the sheet down in here?
It was just laying off to the side, or maybe the wind took it.
So it's right here now? It was just next to the side? Like you didn't even try and hide that?
I was so scared, I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
Did someone come upon you or something?
No, I mean,
Were you afraid they were gonna start showing up?
I knew they were on their way out there, but I mean, it's a long way out there.
So I know, and before I forget, I know that they collected a lot of electronics out of your house,
Mhm.
like routers and that kind of stuff. Like that's not gonna show that she was using her phone like at a time that you said she was strangling the kids or something, right? Okay. What is the password to like all the electronics in your house? I know there was an iPad.
iPad should be 2385.
2385. There's not one for the Apple Watches, is there?
Should be 2385.
Is that for yours too?
3387.
I'm sorry, what was yours?
3387.
2387. And what other stuff do you have? Is there a router, like is there a password for that stuff?
Shiny Chair 6. Came with the router.
And spell it for me.
SHINYCHAIR 6. Number 6.
Like that. Shiny Chair 6?
Yes.
And then what else was in there? Is there a desktop computer?
Yeah, that one, if it has a password, it'd be 428-4915, capital S, lowercase w.
Okay. And what about, is there anything else in the house as far as electronics go, tablets?
Well, the iPad's the only real set. The other ones are the kids' stuff, but there's like, they're just like Amazon Fires or whatnot.
Okay. And you have an iPhone what? Which one? Is that your personal one?
Yes, iPhone like, this is 7 Plus or something.
What's the password to that one?
3387.
And what about your work phone?
Same.
Is that this one here?
Then obviously Shanann had a iPhone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what was her password?
So it changed to 013119.
What was that password?
The due date the next day.
Okay.
Nikki told me that one. Nicole told me that one.
Okay.
So it's to me, Nikki's Nicole's.
Yeah, we noticed that. It was getting us very confused. So no other electronics. What about the Echo? Does it have a password?
If it does, I don't, never knew if it did or not.
Okay.
You just say Alexa and it starts listening.
Oh, it's an Alexa. Is it the Echo still?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The product's called an Echo.
Okay. Any other ones that you can think of? Okay.
Where do you guys bank?
Chase in USA.
Which one was the, when you went out to dinner with Nikki?
Chase.
That was Chase. And USAA, is that mortgage, is that bank, is that both?
Chase is our mortgage lender.
Okay.
Do you have checking through them too, right?
Yes.
What do you guys use USAA for?
We use that to pay a mortgage too, but
Okay.
it's just another, she had that before she met me.
Okay. And then the accounts that you had personally, beyond all of this?
Mhm.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you, like, to tell me. You're a boy. Oh, the security system. There's a Vivint, right?
Vivint, yeah.
Vivint?
It's either gonna be 3387 or 2385. One of the two. And the passcode, like is Mustang for, if you ever have to talk to them. Verbal passcode.
And then what email is associated with that?
ShanannWatts@gmail.com.
Do you know her Gmail password?
I read that 428-1915. It's just any of her, if most of her passwords are that.
Okay.
Amazon, everything.
And what is that? Is a phone number you said?
Yeah.
What phone number is that?
Her ex-husband's mom.
Okay, that's weird.
You stick with the password.
She just remembers it? Or she's had it that long?
They were really good friends.
Oh, okay.
So she just kept it.
Do you have any other questions for us?
Use the bathroom.
Yes.
Of course.
We do need to do one quick thing. Now that we know what we know, we're going to, I need to check that you don't have any weapons on you or anything like that. Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay. We'll do that. We'll go to the bathroom. I'm not gonna go in the stall with you, but I'm gonna go with you. And then we'll come right back here and we'll make a decision about how the rest of the night goes. All right, so you might stand it up so I can check it. All right. All right, let's go to the bathroom.
Okay, so leave this in there?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that way. There you go.
Take a red. And then just for everyone's protection, I'm going to leave that recording.
Okay. License?
Yes.